Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for March 17th to the 24th. This is for Leo and Leo rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Leo, this is a big week. And Sunday may be a little wild for you. And I'm starting this on Sunday, March 17th, because what's happening this day, you're going to feel it throughout the week. Now, on Sunday, March 17th, the sun will conjunct Neptune. What does this mean? This is very powerful. Conjunctions, as you know, are really, they have a charge about them. Now, this is a day, if you saw your monthly forecast where I said it's like a fairy tale. This is all about imagination. Neptune is all about imagination. It's also fantasy. Okay. So, intuition too, but it is one of those days where it's going to be like Alice in Wonderland, Burning Man. I mean, it really is like very Willy Wonka. Now, the reason why it's going to affect you, and it's just like dreaming big. It's not only is it a very compassionate aspect, but it's all about imagination this day. Your imagination could go wild this day. Now, the reason why it's going to be really interesting for y'all is because this is happening in Pisces, which rules your 8th house of transformation, death and rebirth, life cycles. This is a big aspect for you, Leo, for you. And so it really could be intense because remember, there's that intensity with the 8th house, a lot of mysteries there too. So you could really just be really imaginative this day. We'll leave it as that. It could be a very imaginative day. So just remember to keep one foot on the ground. Don't get too lost in space. This is definitely going to be like you're going to have ideas. You'll feel every single fiber in your bone in terms of creativity, imagination, all of that activated. It's going to be a wild day for you, and you will feel it spill over throughout the week. But the reason why I'm saying have a foot on the ground is because Neptune, there's a sense of escapism too. And that's why you just want to, right? So if you, for instance, like dream of George Clooney being your husband, that's great. Have those fantasies. Fantasies motivate you, right? We all want to, I always say it, like dream big, and it's better to dream than not dream at all. But remember, have foot on the ground. You're going to be fun, all right? Because it's in your 8th house. The other thing is, there could be some really big, intense ideas you have about shared resources. The 8th house, so sex too, because sex is the 8th house. Let's be clear about that. And so there could be, and remember, there's fantasies here happening this day. But the other thing is the 8th house is shared resources. So money could be a thing. Inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, all that good stuff. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Now, on Tuesday, March 19th, we officially hit the equinox. We got spring. Spring is here in the northern hemisphere, fall in the southern hemisphere. This is the same day. The sun moves into Aries. I hope you've got your crystals, okay? This is in your 9th house of spirituality. Now, I've already said March is a very spiritual month with all this Pisces energy. Pisces rules the 12th house, so it is very spiritual. You'll feel very spiritually active, very intuitive, a lot of healing energy, very meditative energy around this time. But that is something that could be happening for you. You could be a lot more spiritually aware, even just aware, just living in the moment, just getting lost in time. It's a really big time for you. Now, the 9th house also rules long distance travel, foreign cultures, places. So there could be some travel on your mind. That could be a thing. It's all about new beginnings, this equinox, right? And with the sun in Aries on the same day, I mean, Aries kicks off the astrological calendar. So when I say new beginnings, yeah, you are definitely going to feel it. You're going to feel this drive. You're going to feel this passion around it. That's, that Aries spirit, right? So you will feel this all in your 9th house of spirituality. Even education is a big thing. All right. You may be thinking about going back to school to learn something. You may be finishing up a course in something. There is something here, but because we're moving into Aries season, getting closer to that solar eclipse in Aries next month, new beginning. So there is definitely something that you could be very compelled by that is new in terms of something that you want to learn and travel again is a big thing. You could even want to write a book. Ninth house is publishing and broadcasting. You know, you could start a podcast, things like that. Things like that. And remember, the sun is exalted in Aries. So the sun does very well in Aries. The sun thrives in Aries. So remember that as you move forward this week, it is such a nice time to plant seeds and do new things. Now, on Thursday, March 21st, the sun will sextile Pluto. This is empowerment. This is major empowerment. Pluto rules the 8th house. So you see that you're kicking it off with all this 8th house activity. Remember, it's transformation. Now, Pluto is in Aquarius. So this coming Thursday on March 21st, when we have the sun sextiling Pluto, remember, Pluto in Aquarius rules your 7th house, Leo. Partnerships, relationships. So there could be a sense of feeling empowered with a partnership and a relationship around this time, or maybe even a new one that you're starting, or something that you feel that like, a lot of confidence. Remember, I said in your monthly forecast, this is that day you're kicking down doors. That's how confident you are. All right. So this is really nice. I really, really love this for you. A lot of confident energy. There's, again, that intensity that Pluto brings. So you could feel it really intensely, because what's happening on the same day is Venus conjuncting Saturn. Now we get to the second conjunction of the week. Remember, conjunctions are very powerful. This is a very powerful week. The Venus conjuncting Saturn is very interesting. It is really, again, remember all this Pisces energy with Saturn in Pisces, as well as Venus in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces. This is going to be very, very intense for you. Okay. It could be a little intense for you. And I say that because, remember, from the very beginning, I said Pisces rules your 8th house of transformation. Okay. And there is that intensity. 8th house is also intimacy. So there could be something that you're really intimate about around this day, following the sun conjuncting Neptune. Remember, there's that intimacy there. So it is a day where, just think about a kid. Think about a kid with her friends, having a great time. She's having a ball. She's on a roll with her knock-knock jokes. Everybody's laughing. The sun's out. They're dancing. But then her mom comes out. Her mom is Saturn. Okay? Her mom is Saturn. Comes out and says, you got to do your chores. You got to do your chores. All right? So this day could be somewhat of a reality check of like, okay, I'm having a lot of fun. Things are really cool. But yeah, I need to get serious about a little bit of things. Now, remember, Saturn is a planet of, limitations, restrictions. It's a planet of hard knocks, responsibility. So Saturn is also karmic energy. So remember, Saturn rewards you. You do your responsibilities. Saturn's going to reward you in the end. So sure, you could be that kid. You got to go do your chores, but you get your chores done. You get a cookie. You get a unicorn. You get whatever you want. George Clooney, whoever you want, whatever you want. You're going to get rewarded. All right. But remember, it's all in your 8th house. And so there is a sense of, again, intimacy there. There's sex there. There's also other people's, there's money, something about money here. All right. Now, on Friday, on the 22nd of March, Mars moves into Pisces. Now, we have Venus and Mars together, the two cosmic lovebirds. You know, they have a lot of chemistry, and they're getting together in your 8th house of intimacy. And money. Venus also rules money. I want you to remember that. So there could be a lot of money activity, especially because, remember, you already have Jupiter and Taurus in your 10th house of career, and we have careers to make money. So there could be something with money here, especially when Mars moves into Pisces. Mars is bringing all that drive, right? All that action. And so Venus and Mars together. So there is this sense of like feeling really determined around this time. Pisces is such a creative sign. And so with all these planets in Pisces in your 8th house of transformation, sex, money, other people's resources, not salary, but other people's shared resources. So you could be joining bank accounts with someone at this time. Again, investments, inheritance, all of that. It still is a very creative time, really good time for artists, having like these creative visions for yourself as well. This is just really, really nice. Now, the one thing, and your spirituality will be emphasized at this time, doubly so for you, Leo, because remember I said Pisces, very spiritual energy. Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, in your ninth house of spirituality. So you mash those two up together. Okay, so very spiritually moving time for you. Now, here's the thing about Mars in Pisces. Mars is like a bro. Mars is like a bro. He's got his collar flipped up. He's ready to go to the clubs. He's ready to go party. He wore his good deodorant. He's snapping his fingers and gets to the club. Turns out it's a chakra cleansing event. And so Mars in Pisces, that's what it is. Mars is like, what am I doing here? What's going on? So this is really working with that Mars energy, that spirituality, right? Mars is really, it's very interesting because there's this alignment that's happening for Leos, where Mars is the former ruler for Scorpio, and Scorpio rules the eighth house. And I'm not going to get too into it, but remember, there's just a lot of eighth house activity for you, okay? A lot of, and again, that's your transformation, your personal transformation, but also intimacy, also, other people's money. There's a lot of things that's happening there, but there is an intensity to it. So it really is working with that Mars energy in terms of your transformation, but also really letting that spiritual side of you work with that Mars energy. So it's kind of like this, we got to do this together energy. So you will definitely feel a lot more heightened intuition around this time, and I would encourage you to feel that. Break out your crystals, like I said. Like they're never on but I have crystals in front of me all the time. But also your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. That may be something where you're going to get a lot of messages from. Now, the other thing is on March 24th. So now we've come to Sunday. And I'm going to talk about this next week. All right, I'm going to talk about this next week because everything that I just said, this day, Venus will sextile Jupiter. This is one of the best days of the month. And you're going to feel it more next week, okay? You would definitely feel it on Sunday, but it flows over into the next week. These are the two benefic planets. Venus is already exalted in Pisces. Now, when you think about where they're at, Jupiter in Taurus in your 10th house of career, public recognition, honors, achievements. And then you've got Venus in Pisces in your 8th house. Transformation, shared resources, other people's like investments, inheritance. Like I said earlier, bonuses, commissions, add those two together. This is going to be a great Sunday for you. But we'll talk about it later. It's really leading up to a lot of great things that are going to happen in April. A lot of interesting, unique aspects that we haven't seen in 13 years. Okay. So, Leo, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for, where are we? March 17th to the 24th. Again, this is for Leo and Leo rising. If you do want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, you are absolutely welcome to, Leo. So, let's do it. Let's get started. See what's going on for you. I'm curious. Y'all have been going through some changes and a lot of big career moments, Leo. A lot of big career moments, and you're still moving in that direction. Very excited for you, Leo. I do a traditional call to cross spread. It really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Leo, y'all are amazing. You know I love you. You know I dressed up for you today. Did you notice that? I dressed up for you. Maybe I didn't. This is my everyday clothes. Okay, I just have to turn that off. Leo. Leo, can I just say, do you want me to say it? I'm not going to give you a mic drop. I'm going to give you something better than that. I don't know. I'm going to give you a magic marker in the air. That's how great you're good. You're out. You see this. You saw me shuffle this. Leo, this is going to be a week for you. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to begin. Why don't I begin with the Wheel of Fortune? Did you see your last week's reading, Leo? This is why it's such a big deal. Not only is this this is a card of like luck and prosperity and new paths opening up for you, but you see, you know where it was last week in your last week's reading, in your future. Now it's in your past. So it's happened. It's happened. New paths opening up for you in a big way. This is a card of, and definitely career. Remember, there's that big focus. And the reason I say that, remember I said Jupiter is in Taurus in your 10th house of career. Out of all the signs, you, Leos, have the most luck in career right now. The Wheel of Fortune attributed to Jupiter. There you go. So, and if you're not here for career, your life is changing. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And remember, there's a lot of karmic energy with this card too. And so, and as I pointed out last week, you're here. You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the wheel here, bringing that stability. I mean, you're good. You're absolutely good. So there are new paths open up for you. Some of y'all may be in a place where you may have to actually, some may be very new. You're exploring, a lot of y'all are exploring something new. Can I just show you? I know I go in order here, but just this is, I'm going with the best weekly reading so far. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Who does that? Like the Sun. Page of one. I mean, like, come on, Leo. This is your. Okay, so let's keep going. So you got new paths open up for you. Wheel of Fortune is 10, 1, 0 equals 1, new beginning. All right, so a lot of y'all have already begun these new things. And some things, again, the message that I was getting through earlier is like some of them are so new that there may be like some mystery about it. I wouldn't be surprised with 4 planets in Pisces in your 8th house, which, also there's this depth to it, but this mysteriousness to it as well. But anyway, you got the Ace of Wands and the heart of your spread. Now, the reason why this is so crazy that you got the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Swords is because last week, do you remember? You got the Ace of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Your life is changing. Your life is changing, Leo, and especially with career, because wands are highly associated with career, with work, with jobs, but also your passions, all right? With your passions as well. This is a big week for you. This is a big week for you. Now, you see the leaves sprouting from the wands, okay? Plant them seeds. Keep going. Plant them seeds. It seems like that is going to be something. Again, a lot of y'all are already on these new paths or have explored these new paths or happy about this new path that is opened up for you. There could be this new change, this new course, like the wind's blowing your sail in a direction that you're just like, I love this now. I love this now. I'm putting on my cool sunglasses. I'm going to hang out with, my pet lion because you're a Leo, but hey, there you go. There you go. Ace of Wands, new opportunities, new beginnings, new cycles. Remember, I said we have this newness happening with the equinox, with the sun in Aries. This is absolutely amazing. Now, you got the 2 of Pentacles in your challenge area. Just keep things together. That's all it is, okay? There is a sense of like, with the Pentacles, we call him the juggler, right? He's juggling these 2 Pentacles. So there could have to be something with money and wealth where you have to just think about. Prioritize. That's all it is, okay? And when I say prioritize, is there something you got to let go to let this new stuff in? That's up to you. That's up to you. But you see the direction you're going here. It seems like you're going to do it anyway. So, this is really great. But it really is the biggest message coming there is just have the sense of like coming together. Everything's coming together for me. Everything's working out. You got the Page of Swords and your crown. This is absolutely amazing. This is the messenger. Pages are messengers. Swords, the mental suit. So a lot of communication, a lot of, thinking, logic. There is this new way of seeing things that could be happening for you. Remember what I said. All this Aries energy that we're moving into this week, especially when the sun moves into Aries, okay? We got Mercury in Aries already, the planet of communication in Aries. We're moving into, there's going to be a lot more planets that join Aries, right? And then next month, the huge solar eclipse in Aries. Talk about new beginnings, right? And the North Node in Aries and your sign in your 9th house of spirituality, but also your belief system, the way that you see things. There you go. You're looking at things in new ways. Things are happening for you. You could be getting a lot of messages too. You could be having a lot of conversations. You're just ready to go. There's a lot of enthusiasm here. Remember what I said, how there's education as well as part of the 9th house, which is happening for you. Well, this is someone, he's like a sponge. He likes to absorb things, all these new thoughts and, new ideas. And it really just, again, he wants to become a lot more educated and how to use the sword and really just move forward, and just he's so enthusiastic. But that's you. So there is some a sense of maybe learning something new as well. But remember that intuitive energy is really strong this week, this month in general. So tapping into your intuition, I think I said earlier, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Really do pay attention to your dreams too. That maybe just you could get a lot of insight. Now, you got the sun. Ooh, I like you. Come on, Leo. Have you ever gotten tarot reading? Leo, talk to me. Have you ever got? If you've gotten a tarot reading, you know the sun is the biggest yes. All right. So there is this sense of like the spotlight's on you. The sunshine is on you. Your frequency is raised. You can even see like the frequency, the vibrations coming from the sun here. I talk about energy all the time. We all you want to vibrate at a high frequency. It seems like you're gonna be this week. It seems like everything's gonna be going your way. There's a lot of optimism in this card, opportunity in this card. There's a lot of abundance in this card. There's a lot of like that fresh new energy that, you know, the equinox brings anyway. And remember, the sun will be in Aries. Like this is, you are so good here. A lot of victory, a lot of success, and then Ace of Swords in your future. And so there is this sense of there is something new happening. Remember, aces usher in new change. I'm going to show you something that's really crazy here, by the way, which makes it your best weekly reading since I can remember, maybe since the dawn of time. But this is a big card of change. Aces usher in new change. Swords, all about change. This is a lot of change. Remember what I said. You've got so much activity in your 8th house of transformation, of change. In this very auspicious way, your life is changing, especially the way you see things. Remember, swords are the mental suit. But this is a lot of power is what it is. You know, with great power comes great responsibility, but you have a lot of signs here in terms of success and victory. As I pointed out, you see the red banner here in the sun card that indicates it. You see the crown here on top of the sword. But here's the thing. This is what I was going to point. And also, you are definitely getting messages coming through. You could, even like a contract, there could be some sort of contract that you may be thinking about, ending one, starting a new one. There could be something that's happening here that is definitely going to be a new idea, like turning into something concrete. But there is just expect a lot of change. Now, the thing that I was going to show you is when I say this is a new beginning I mean like this life-changing and new beginnings. Okay, so remember, let me do this. Wheel of Fortune. Remember I said it's card 10, 1 0 equals 1 new beginning. Pages, the newbies in the royal court. So that new energy they bring, that newness, right? Aces ushering the most new change. Pages also bringing change. So you have change here. Aces ushering a new change. And then you've got the sun. If you look at the wisdom child, look at the red feather in his cap. Okay? Referencing the fool. Beginning of the fool's journey, like that new journey. I mean, you're on this new journey. You're going to be on this new journey this week. You have every single card here indicating that, you know, you have the 2 of Pentacles in your challenge area, but that's, again, coming together. But what I'm going to point out, you see the Pentacles bound in the sign of infinity, the unity of all things, death and rebirth, life cycles, change. Like, oh my gosh. I'm literally breaking things off my table for you. Leo, let's get to your staff. Who are you? Leo, if you like this reading, by the way, I was like, hey, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, talk to me. What is this new thing happening in your life? Oh my goodness. Tell me about it. And you know I love y'all. Leos, y'all are amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot with you. I cannot with you. So you got 3 pages. Let's get started. You got the King of Pentacles. You know you're good, right? Did I mention that yet? You're good. You're really, really, really good here. King of Pentacles, the richest king. This is someone who owns his wealth. He's got a lot of confidence, but he's also like a big protector. He's a big provider. It seems like that's something that you want now. You want to be able to provide not only for yourself, but the people that you love, the people that you care about, but also like being known as like the provider. Like, I got you. I got all this abundance. I'm cool. A bit gel in my hair. But you see that he's got his hand over the pentacle. So there's that confidence. That's owning your wealth. Okay. Remember I said money may be a big thing for you now. Okay. You also see he holds a golden scepter. There you go. That golden scepter, only 2 people in tarot have that golden scepter. It creates this abundance and wealth. You can't even distinguish his robe. Okay. from the harvest. He's rich. He's rich. So there is a sense of that's what you're moving in this new direction where that is definitely going to be part of your journey. You just got to let things come together. Let things come together. Now you got the Page of Cups. You are getting messages. And it can be in your external world for sure. Okay. It can, I mean, you have the Page of Swords. You're seeing things in a new way, but you have the Page of Cups now in your external factors area. There are messages coming through. Remember, pages are the messengers, but they, again, bring in that fresh new energy. This is a week of that, or with the eclipse, equinox. But this is absolutely amazing. This is a page. I love him. He is a big dreamer. Remember, you got that sun conjuncting Neptune in your 8th house. He is a big dreamer, but he's also someone who has all this kindness and compassion. And, he is very, very Pisces. There's a lot of Piscean energy in the Page of Cups. You even see the fish coming out of his, that's a lot of creativity too, coming out of his cup there, but this is really great. So there definitely is something coming through, like messages coming through. There is a sense of you also that it's just like right now, it's like your heart, all you're doing is following your bliss. And it seems like there's going to be something nudging you in that direction this week, especially because you're going to have this clarity about it with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. But now you got the Page of Pentacles. So you got the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, and you got the 3 pages here. This is amazing. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, this is just, when you look at the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, there is this sense of, yes, money, money, money. Get me that money. But it seems like there is something new with it. All right. So you could be in a position where you have your eyes set on something that will bring a lot more abundance and wealth in your life. Something that it's almost like there is this hope for this new thing to not only manifest, but it's already happening, and you want to just continue for it to continue happening, but staying with it and being compelled with it. Remember, there's that sense of coming together here, right? Coming together. But the Page of Pentacles, I mean, this is someone that is very grounded. So there's something that it's like not only just dreaming, but it actually sticking, rooting. Like pages are earthbound, and so are pentacles. So this is double earth, right? So when I say really grounded, like really rooting into something. So this new thing that's happening in your life, it having like a lot of substance and having that stability. And it can be also, I say it all the time, if you're not here for money or wealth or any of that, if you are George Clooney watching this and you're like, Jimmy, I'm literally eating a gold bar. Tell me something else. I got enough of money. Well, then it is your physical world. So there's something in your physical world that, in your external world. So it could be like a relationship. It could be, just something there. Remember, Pluto is very active in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, can be work, can be love, but there is just something new. And then you have the 10 of Wands in your final outcome. So there is going to be this big squeeze. All right. There's going to be this big squeeze, but remember to have things come together with the 2 of Pentacles and now the 10 of Wands, have things come together now. It seems like there may be a sense of like maybe working too much into this new thing that's happening, but just remember, if you feel like a big squeeze, remember I said Venus will conjunct Saturn this week. So there will be a little bit of that you may feel, as indicated here too with the 10 of Wands. If you feel that, if you catch yourself working too much and overworking and, to a point where it's just like, oh, it's a lot of work, drop a wand or two, you'll see better. You even see him, he can't really see that well, with all these wands bundled up. But remember what I said, this is what is crazy is, 10 of Wands is a 10. So again, remember, 10 is the end. So just, if you are working too hard, take a step back so you can see things so they can come together here with the 2 of Pentacles. But remember, 10 is the end. 1 0 equals 1. You got new, rich. You're good. You're good. You're really good. What's really interesting too, with the King of Pentacles showing up is he is Taurus. Remember what I said, you got Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, by the way, in your 10th house of career. So a lot of, and public recognition. Don't forget that. It's like, what are you exerting all your energy into in terms of how you want to be perceived, right? And honors, achievements, all that good stuff, leadership, social, like all that good stuff. But should we say it together? You're good? You want to say it together, Leo? Anyway, you're good. And this is your best weekly reading of all time. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I mean, you only got two minor. You only got these two pip cards. Other than that, you see this court card, court card, court card, court card, court card, court card, major arcana, major arcana. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Just don't work too much. Just don't. It just, if you feel it, if you feel a little like, ooh, a little weight on your shoulders because Saturn will, conjunct Venus. Just, take a step back. Take a step back, okay? But you are definitely. It's almost like for some of y'all, it's gonna be like working really hard to end something too for this new thing to begin as well, especially with the 10 of Wands in your final outcome. But you're good. Leo, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, talk to me, tell me what is happening. What is this new thing happening in your life? I want to be your friend. And if you are a subscriber, y'all are amazing. Y'all, next week, the big week, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. That's going to be huge. It's going to be really interesting for y'all because it is your third house, and I will tell you more about it next week. Okay, so Leo, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.